Hi everyone, welcome to today's Unwind yoga. This is a great practice to do after work or after a long day. Come to sit on your shins, and before we settle into stillness, bring one hand on one knee and gently tug the knee up towards you, release it, and go back and forth another time or two. This can be a nice release for the ankles and the feet. Then tuck your toes, hands on the mat, and lift and lower your knees a few times, waking up the toes, the feet. Dropping heels down, and eventually gently dropping knees down, coming to an upright position. The shoulders relax down the back. Close the eyes. Settle into your yoga practice, taking an inhale and an exhale. Make your way all the way down to your belly. Create a pillow with your hands, stack one hand on top of the other, rest the forehead down. Take a breath into the belly, feel the belly press into the floor, and an exhale to expel all of the air out. Feeling grounded and supported by the ground. Come into your Sphinx pose, lift the head, and release the palms down on the ground. One way to measure if your elbows are in the right place is to hold onto the mid-arm and then release the hands back down. If you feel any pressure in the low back, walk the elbows forward a little bit. Slide the hands back beside the ribs, relax the forehead and lift the head, the chest for your baby cobra. Inhale, exhale to release it down. Inhale, baby cobra, exhale, release. Inhale once more. Exhale to release. Fingertips wider than your yoga mat and press into the fingertips to lift into a dynamic cobra on your inhale and down on your exhale. Twice more, coming up and down like a wave. Beautiful undulation of the spine. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Rest the palms down and the forehead on the palms. Lift your feet and windshield wiper the feet side to side. Release the tops of the feet back down to the ground. Slide the hands back and press into a child's pose. Knees wide enough to make space for the torso. Rest your forehead. To get deeper into the shoulders, bring the palms together and bend the elbows so the thumbs press towards the nape of your neck. To go even deeper, you'll walk the elbows forward a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Shift forward into tabletop position, knees under hips. Tuck your toes, drop the belly, lift the chest. Take an inhale for your cow pose. As you exhale, point the toes and round your spine, gaze towards the belly. Inhale, tuck toes, gaze forward. Exhale to round the spine. Sit the hips back and interlace the hands behind the back so you're sitting upright on the shins. Lift the chest. Reach the arms around and up, take an inhale, gaze up towards the hands, then exhale, cactus the arms, elbows out to the side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull elbows down. Interlace hands behind your back once more. And then fold here. Try to bring the forehead towards the mat. And some of you might be able to come to the crown of the head, but don't force it. Press the fists back to rise all the way up. Inhale, exhale to release. Back onto all fours, tuck toes, drop belly, lift chest, inhale. Exhale to round the spine. Inhale, cow pose. And as you exhale, sit the hips back towards the heels, wiggling a little side to side. And then to your down dog. Move this around, bend one knee and the other knee. Inhaling and exhaling. Checking in with how your body feels. Shift forward to plank and gently drop the knees, point the toes. Come into a high cobra. Allow the hips to sink. And then a child's pose, rest your forehead down. Option to bring the palms together again, thumbs towards nape of neck. Taking an inhale. And as you exhale, imagine any worries or stressors from the day to release down into the mat. One more inhale. Another exhale to release any worries or stress. Release the hands down, come into a cat pose, round the spine, tuck the toes for cow, gaze forward, sit the hips back, downward facing dog. Lift right leg up towards the ceiling, and then open up that right hip, turn the right toes out to the right, and circle the right knee a few times. Breathing in and out. Step right foot forward. Step left foot forward. Interlace the fingers and bring them to the nape of your neck. So the pinky fingers just rest at that occipital lobe, that ridge at the base of the skull. Roll all the way up, reach the arms around and up overhead. Take an inhale. Palms together, dive down as you exhale. Inhale to gaze forward, hands on the shins. Exhale to release, step your right leg back. Pausing in the lunge. And then to your down dog. Shift forward to plank and then drop your knees down, point the toes. Lift your chest, easy cobra as you sink the hips down. Round the spine for a cat pose. Tuck toes, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, down dog, left leg lifts. Open the left knee and start to circle this left knee a few times. Step left foot forward between the hands. And the right foot follows. Reach the arms around and up, take an inhale. Exhale, palms together, dive right back down. Inhale to gaze forward. Exhale to fold. Step left leg back. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Open the right knee, the hip, point the right toes. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, reach the right arm up, and see if you can extend that right arm back a bit. Release the right palm back down. Extend that right leg back, bring the feet together, dip the hips down to the left. Release the left knee to the ground, so we're in a supported side plank. Reach the right arm up and start to circle the right arm. Allow it to be expansive. Long breaths. You can stay with the circling or option to find a bind. Lifting the right leg, bend the right knee, and hold the ankle. Release the right foot back down if you chose that variation. Back to a three-legged dog. So you're in a down dog with that left leg lifted. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Left arm reaches up and open the left arm up towards the ceiling. Release the left hand back down. Plank. And now drop your hips over to the right. Release the right knee to the ground. Find that support. Start to circle the left arm a few times, breathing in, breathing out. Option to find a bind, hold the left ankle with the left hand. Release that left leg back, left hand back, downward facing dog. Forward to plank, gently drop the knees down, roll the shoulders open, cobra. Then make your way into a puppy stretch. That's where you'll bring the hips just above the knees. Walk the arms forward and melt the heart and the forehead towards the ground. If you're extra bendy, you can bring your chin towards the ground. This is a beautiful way to get into the shoulders and to combat any hunching or rounding we do at our computer all day. Come back up into table on all fours. Extend the right arm all the way up. Take an inhale and then exhale to thread the right arm under you. Rest the side of the head on the ground. Start by extending the left arm alongside the ear. Then you can find any variation that would feel nice today. You can wrap the left arm around the back, reaching towards the inner thigh, or extend the left leg behind you like a kickstand. The gentler variation feels better in my body today, keeping that arm extended. Find what works for you, as always. And you'll press that left palm back down, and just the way we came into this will come out of it. The right arm extends up and then back onto all fours. The left arm extends up, take an inhale, and exhale to release the left shoulder down and the left temple down. Replicate whatever variation you did on the other side. So that might be wrapping the right arm behind you, tucking the right toes under and extending the right knee. Find your breath. Right palm down, unwind, left arm reaches up towards the sky, inhale, left palm back down when you exhale. Sit your hips back and make your way into a butterfly position. So your feet will be together, knees apart, hands rest on your feet. And with a nice long spine at first, fold forward, eventually rounding the spine once you reach a point that you have to. Inhale, exhale. Gently rise up. Scoot towards the front of your mat and come to lay down on your back. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. Feet flat on the ground, cross right ankle over left thigh. Stay here or interlace the hands behind that left thigh. hugging the legs closer to you. Any pigeon variation is really nice if you have a job where you sit often. To get a little more leverage, you can interlace hands around that left shin. Switch sides, left ankle over right thigh. Inhale, exhale. Release into a reclined butterfly pose. Feet together, knees apart. One hand on belly, one over the heart. You can stay in this position as long as you'd like, or do any other postures that would feel good to you to complete your day. Once you feel complete, you'll extend your legs and come into the final resting pose. Know that you've done incredible work to take care of your body after a long day today. Sending you so much love. Let me know what you'd like to see next. And share this video with anyone else you think could benefit from this medicine.